They say he didn't kill people. He just erased them. One record at a time. The world forgot his name, but the archives he burned never stopped screaming. This is the lost file of the Red Archivist. He came from nowhere. Literally, not because nobody remembered him, but because every single document that mentioned his family mysteriously burned. Birth logs, census books, church rosters, all gone up in smoke. He called it a clean beginning. By the time he was 14, he was a clerk. By 16, an archivist. And by 20, he could recognize anyone in the entire capital just by the way their handwriting leaned. He didn't need names. He read people like they were documents. He saw the stories in their signatures, the lies in their ledgers. When the royal archivist passed away, the court was searching for a replacement. They wanted someone precise, someone loyal, and most importantly, someone quiet. They chose him, but he didn't just take the job. He weaponized it. He went to the king with a terrifying idea. The biggest threat to the crown, he claimed, wasn't an army or a rebellion. It was misinformation, conflicting names, duplicate dates, what he called false histories, buried within the royal records. He painted a picture of a kingdom drowning in bureaucratic chaos, where anyone could claim to be anyone. The king, convinced and paranoid, gave him total control of the royal register. And that's when the kingdom stopped recording the truth and started recording his truth. His first law was simple and absolute. If your name is not in the register, you do not exist. Imagine waking up one morning to find yourself completely erased. Your birth certificate has vanished from the city hall. Your marriage license is gone. The tax logs show no record of you ever paying a single coin. Your entire life wiped clean from the official memory of the state. And the moment your documents disappeared, the soldiers arrived. Not to kill, but to drag the unregistered into the cold, dark basement vaults beneath the archives. Witnesses said the Red Archivist never spoke a word during these raids. He just stood there, holding a single torch, its flame dancing in his eyes, as he watched another person become a ghost. In just 2 years, over 22,000 people vanished from history. They weren't dead. Their stories silenced, their existence completely undone. Eventually, the king realized the chilling truth. The archivist wasn't protecting the throne, he was rewriting it, positioning himself as the ultimate arbiter of reality. The king, in a panic, ordered his immediate arrest. The royal guards stormed the archives, weapons drawn, ready to capture the man who had become more powerful than the crown itself. But what they found was an eerie silence. Every shelf was empty. Every cabinet was thrown open. Every single page had been burned to ash. A thin, gray layer of soot covered everything, except for one single set of footprints. They led from the entrance deep into the restricted vault, a place no one but the archivist was allowed to enter. The footprints stopped right in the center of the room. There was no exit, no sign of a struggle. Nobody. There was just one untouched document lying on the floor. On it were 4 words. The Archivist. Status. Unrecorded. The king, terrified, sealed the vault, hoping to entomb the mystery forever. But the erasing didn't stop. Within a month, 5 of his most trusted ministers disappeared from the national census, and then the king himself vanished from the records. The next census listed a new ruler, but the name was grotesquely smeared out in what looked like dark red ink. The scribe who wrote it was found dead the very next night. Today, in the modern National Archives, there is still one locked drawer that no historian is ever allowed to open. Legend says that inside, there's a list of names, all written in that same dark red ink. No one knows if they belong to the people he erased, or the people he's planning to. And every decade, without fail, one new name appears on the list. No one ever sees who writes it. This file was never supposed to exist. It was pieced together from whispers and forgotten fragments. Now, imagine the secrets hidden in the files I haven't opened yet. Subscribe for more lost files before your own name goes missing.